This is moljr.typepad.com. M.O.L.
What is up?
We're at the Barley House, enjoying some outdoor beers. And this is Idea Machine number 17. If any of you are familiar with the Placematt, a video blog that pimps me often, he has a bit called the Idea Machine. Why don't you tell them what the Idea Machine is all about?
The Idea Machine, he's an extraordinary entrepreneur, and he has probably 700 ideas floating around his head at any one given time. So occasionally he shares those on his blog, and usually they're implementable. So we're hoping number 17 from Foss will be legit.
So here's number 17. A few months ago, a radio station here in Dallas, KZBS, is that correct? 92.5, announced that they were switching to a format of all alt country. Can you believe it? My 3 years of blogging about the genius of alt country that has never been embraced by anyone else who reads the blog finally paid off, and I was affecting change in Dallas popular culture. So 92.5 was previously a classic rock station. ZZ Top, what else? ZZ Top,
Bad Company,
Skinner, and now all of a sudden they're putting in Slobberbone and Wilco, Old Money Sevens, mixing in some Bob Dylan, some Johnny Cash. So they went with the old school, and now they're doing the new school. So it's genius, and me and my buddies were abuzz about it. Emails were circulating. We're all sending our iPod playlists to the program director, and he's writing back saying thanks for the suggestions. But over the last few months, I would say that it has basically, without an announcement of going back to the previous format, it's back on the old format. Would you say it's back on the old format?
I would agree. I mean, when you on weekends can hear a constant rotation of Molly Hatchet and Bad Company, which in my view is not Americana or alt country, you've jumped the shark and returned to the classic rock.
So they were playing "Give Me Back My Dog" by Strawberry. I heard that on the I heard "California Stars" by Wilco. Genius. And now I'm hearing "Bad to the Bone." Bad to the Bone. Maybe the worst and most overplayed classic rock song of all time.
I'm going to go ahead and say that Thorogood should never have made any music in America ever.
And I don't know who that is. Who's that? Anyway.
That's the guy who did Bad to the Bone.
So here is the Idea Machine. We are going to start a website entitled "What 92.5 Should Be."
Right.
.com.
Look for the URL.
Look for the URL. I will link it. I mean, we are going to have a constant. Would we call it a podcast? Is it going to be a podcast?
It's going to be a radio station.
It's going to be a radio station, internet radio station. And it's going to have, from the old days, it's going to have Johnny Cash, it's going to have M.O.L, it's going to have Willie Nelson, it's going to have Dylan's old stuff from the 60s and 70s. So those are the godfathers that are going to be there. Waylon Jennings, Buck Owens. Then it's going to have kind of the middle age, what I would call the baby boomer, the father generation of alt country. That would be some of Springsteen, some of Neil Young, some of Tom Petty, some of John Prine. Help me out here if I'm missing it.
No, you're good.
A little bit of Mellencamp, but not too much because we don't want to lose the Jen Slate contingent. And then we're going to have the Gen X crowd. The Wilco, Slobberbone, Ryan Adams. You know them as well as I do if you read this blog.
Hey, can we pull in the Dylan of Gen Y? Connor himself?
Connor Oberst is on the playlist. He's the only Gen Y on the playlist.
And
you know who else will be on the playlist? East Dallas alt country legend Ronnie Foss.
Better for the wear.
Look for it. So that's what's going to happen. What 92.5 should be.com. Bookmark it. Listen to it. And don't tell anyone with the record companies because we're not paying anyone for the rights. Is that it?
That's
Is that all
it.
we have to say? We love you. There's Idea Machine number 17. For numbers 1 through 16, you can go to Placematt. And for number 18 and on, you can go to Placematt. And number 17 has been claimed by M.O.L. Jr.